Okay guys, welcome back to right now the Albania travel series. So right now we are in one of the biggest port cities. And you know, for us, we saw it on the map all the time. The very first time we came in to Albania in the summer, we saw it on the map, it was so close. We thought we were gonna go in the first or second week of our Albania visit, but we kind of never did. We ended up going to the coast, to Soranda, and we have never been to Durrës until now. And so at the end of the video, I think I'm going to share with you a little bit how I feel about it. If Durrës, in my opinion, should be on top of your list if you consider coming to Albania. So let's talk about it. Let's hop into the video. Hey guys, so inside of the car right now, passing by through a lot of really cool villages, doing a bunch of stuff. So we are driving from Permet to the port city of Durrës, where we're gonna spend the next 5 days. Ready guys, arrived in Durrës during the rush hour. Streets are busy, so gonna check into our hotel. Looks very cool. We're also close to the old town. Gonna go for a walk right away because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so you know I gotta just use the time a little bit.
Not your one.
After checking into the hotel, I would say we're gonna start off with a bit of a first impression. What do you think?
Super cute.
This corner obviously is probably like the upscale, somewhat touristy, somewhat like I think one of the best corners for sure, there's no doubt about it. But seriously, it's so nice. Actually, fellow YouTuber Alina, who's also in Albania, she did like a video, something like Durrës, is this the LA of Albania, something like that. And I can see that, maybe with the houses even more, for me personally, a bit of a Miami vibe with the big houses on the beach. You've probably seen it in a drone shot. Like obviously the city also has very different size, I'm going to show you later. So going for a stroll on the boardwalk here of Durrës, and we're pumped. We're gonna be here 5 days. Gonna definitely explore the old town, maybe drive up on some of the hills, but also it's gonna be a little bit of a base. So we're gonna try to find the gym. Okay guys, so right now in front of the place where we're staying, and you know, a little detail about her that you don't know yet is that back home she was managing a bar, so she's a lot into, let's say,
Food and beverage. Food and beverage.
So I thought this time, like I always do the tours, where we're staying, this and that. I feel like I'm like a broken record at this point. So I thought we are gonna hand it over to her. She's gonna show us a little bit our place and
okay. Yes. Now we're walking into the hotel. As you can see, the hotel itself is really cute. Actually in Durrës, there's a lot of building like this. I feel like it's kind of like the style in this city. And they have this light orange, which is super cute. I find it's really nice.
It's like a boutique hotel. They have a lot of these here.
Yes. Right now we're just gonna go to our breakfast. Actually today they prepare some. I really like the color, how they did that. Actually, if I just imagine that you have so much different color together, it might gonna look a little bit messy, but they did a really good job. They matched everything so well. This dark blue, and they actually used a lot of black, even in your room as well.
Some breakfast getting cold.
Come.
Let's go.
Excuse me?
Yes.
What's the name of this sweet?
Is it like Albanian or is it your specialty?
Yes.
Albanian,
From
yeah?
Albanian, it's
Okay.
by our owner.
Oh, awesome.
Favorite.
Alright guys, now we're taking the elevator. We're leaving the 3rd floor. I'm gonna show you our room. Let's go.
Cameraman here.
And the greatest thing is we have this view right here. So every morning you wake up.
Yeah, it's very nice, but like right now the weather's not the best. So
Yes.
1 second, I got this. I got this. No. No.
Stylish and warm. I really like it. And also actually back to my hometown, the bar I've been working for, we also have like some finish like this. You made it like you have been using it for a very long time, so you know, yeah, just special.
Right, and actually they just mentioned to me that they have a church right next to the hotel. There's actually a lot of old buildings here in the area. We're right at the... Okay guys, decided to rock out for a little stroll. We're right now here on the Epidam Boulevard. It's one of the main streets. Actually in some parts, like a super nice streets. They have some extremely nice buildings, and in many ways it has a little bit of a vibe of like maybe Hollywood Boulevard, buildings like that. Super nice, but also is like rough around the edges. Like talking Hollywood Boulevard, many people might think is like super nice, it's Hollywood Boulevard, but the place is actually in many ways very grungy, Hollywood Boulevard particularly. So it's kind of like an interesting mix of super nice buildings yet also very local fast food places. Some places are closed, but overall, like the first time I drove through here, especially during nice weather, super nice place. Probably one of the nicest streets I've ever seen in Albania in terms of kind of like a nice touristic place. Tomorrow is supposed to rain all day, so let's check out a little bit of the history here. There's an ancient amphitheater right around the corner. Let's go. And once again, it's Albania at its best. I've never been a big history buff. I never really enjoyed visiting historical sites because it always felt kind of fabricated. Like it's just there for the tourists to come and visit. And here it is right point blank in the middle of the city. People are living around it. People are strolling here as if it would be nothing. Even though it is an extremely historical place, but it's kind of like cool to stand here in the middle of the buildings with the amphitheater in the back and having this idea and this thought that, you know, this used to be kind of like the core and the heart where sometimes public executions were happening, as I believe, sometimes gladiator games, kind of like, you know, the place of spectacle for the ordinary folk. But overall, the Roman mythology and history is very interesting, like Marcus Aurelius, Stoic writings. Walking here a little bit on the main square. Probably on a weekend, on a little bit of a sunny day, it would be much busier. It looks really cool. So what I'm showing you right now is really, let's say, the face of Durres, which I personally really like. You know, there's a lot of things I can edit. Unfortunately, I think we will edit the weather in a way that the city still looks nice and shiny, but I have to say for January, like, really cannot complain. And for now we're gonna hit the local road, a little bit more local, a little bit more in the back. So I always enjoy just going to a little bit of a more local street, see what is up there, and maybe check out the local gym. Big city. Early morning we're gonna hit up the gym. There's a really nice gym in town in Durres. We checked it out briefly a few days ago. The energy gym. Gonna be going there right now, so I think the bag is... on our way to the gym, and also it's actually our last day with the car. We had it for 10 days, so kind of like a weird feeling to let it go. The past 2 days we didn't drive anywhere. So okay guys, so this is one of the local supermarket chains, the Extra supermarket. You know, Durres is a big city. They got big supermarkets, also malls, clothing stores, like nothing huge, but feels lucky, feels comfortable. And anyways, do you want one?
Yeah.
Grape or apple?
Apple.
Okay guys, after parking action here, we squeezed into a little bit of a parking gap with this monster. And you know what I really love about Albania is like some corners, they're just so local, so old school. Like they have these pet shops with birds and like little hamsters. And seriously, that's just like for me so heartwarming. It's like, I don't know, like you barely see it in any other countries. It's just so still the old school. You want a bird?
No.
Okay guys, passing right now through a local market. I gotta say I absolutely love it. So pure, everything looks super fresh. In Odessa, were we at the big market in Odessa in Ukraine? There's a market that looks super similar to this one actually. Look, it's even much bigger in the back. Seriously, when I came to Durres, I was like, let's just go to a local gym, whatever is gonna work. Like here, when I walked in, I was actually super surprised. Saw it on Google, found their Instagram page. I was like, this looks super nice. Let's see how it is in real life. Seriously, brand new gym. It's like 10-minute walk from the main promenade. I'm super happy. We worked out here for like 2 times. So yeah, the gym is super epic equipped. All the machines are brand new. I think it's an Italian brand of the machines. Most of them are really good. So definitely, if you're in Durres, if you're passing through, check out this gym. For me personally, I have to say, like, for a long time already, I haven't been off my game that much as I am now. What I mean is, like, maybe I get to work out like once or twice a week, and it doesn't feel like great. But you know, we do what we can, and kind of like to say, happy with where I am. But definitely, if you look back like a year or 2 ago, I was definitely much leaner, like in better shape. But priorities are a little bit different right now, and gym is more of a mental therapy as of right now, just to come to disconnect a little bit. Very good gym.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared.
Alrighty, all done with the workout. Has been quite a good one. Doing what we can, at least 1 or 2 workouts a week, full body. That's kind of like what keeps me grounded. I would say kind of like maintain the amount of muscle that I have while probably raising the amount of fat that I have. So it's all, you know, a few layers beneath. Have to put them out at some point.
Ooh, it's so good.
Yeah, any good?
Super good.
What a day. Good start. So they even have like a bar with protein shakes and stuff like that. So I got a nice BCAA. Don't worry about the music. Let's hit off the day. Good stuff. We have to give this baby back in an hour or 2. It has been a super epic time. Seriously, probably most epic road trip of my life. Like the nature, if you've watched the past 2 videos, that's been just so amazing. Doesn't matter what car you would have had, but that was like, seriously, the topping on the ice cream made it so epic. So if you happen to come through Albania, definitely reach out to these guys. I'll link their description below. Okay guys, so to wrap up this video a little bit, so we have been here for 5 days and it has been really tricky. The first day or 2 it has been nice. Those are some of the shots you have seen. Then it has been just raining and windy and everything. But yet I still got to say, Durres is a big city, so it has both. It has like very nice corners. I think it's a city we have to come back to. We're gonna be here for at least 1 more month. But what I like about the city most is that it's very alive. There's a lot of people, a lot of different businesses. There's just life happening here. A very nice gym, as you have seen, a lot of super nice cafes, a lot, like a very nice promenade walk, like even like during sunset, sunrise. It's just a super nice place also to have as a base maybe for a few weeks. So to answer the title of this video, I would say definitely worth coming, and for me, worth coming back. And whenever I do a title like that, it is a place worth coming to. It's usually when a place exceeded my expectations a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I visit a place, I liked it for what it was, but I'm not really thinking like, yeah, I definitely gotta come back. But here I think we're gonna be back in around 2 weeks. So So keep your eyes open for that video. Until next time.